Columbian Exposition of 1893.
Whoa, look! I think that's the agricultural building.
Let's go inside.
Okay.
Pretty busy in here today, huh?
Yeah, pretty busy. Whoa, look at those exhibits.
Is that a gasoline-powered tractor?
That's the first of its kind.
I think in the future we could have multiple gasoline-powered tractors, and everyone could have one of their own.
Whoa, Caley, that's a bit much.
You're right, that would probably never happen.
We're going to be talking about how the Columbian Exposition influenced the agricultural advancements that led up to the modern technology that we have today to use for agriculture.
So this is
agricultural technology before and during the Columbian Exposition
versus the modern agricultural technology and how the Columbian Exposition affected agriculture technology.
In 1880, the horse-drawn twine binders were used. The idea for the machine was to harvest small grain faster and a more efficient way to harvest small grain. It would also cut and bind the wheat together into small bundles. The next year, or 1881, was when farmers started to use hybridized corn. Hybridized corn is a crossing of two bred corn, and the two bred corn is the female and male parts for the corn to reproduce and make the hybrid seed. This action creates a stronger seed and also can have a seed to have advantages like drought resistance. Starting in 1884 through 1890, the horse-drawn combine was used. The horses would drag the combine and it would harvest the crops. After this machine, harvesting crops became faster and easier. Later, in 1892, the first gasoline tractor was created by John Follick. It was the first gasoline tractor of its time. The tractor only went 3 miles per hour. It could harvest up to 1,000 bushels a day without any hazards. The tractor used 26 gallons a day. This tractor helped harvesting crops even faster. In 1834, the push combine was invented, meaning it was a combine but it was powered by hand. This year was the first successful combine that was invented by Hiram Moore. It successfully cut and harvested grain. Later in 1849, the steam engine was invented. Until the 18th century, farms relied on everything done by hand. The next they started around with horses, oxen. Until 1849, the steam engine was invented and then all ag machinery was powered. In 1857, the Marsh brothers added onto the reaper and added a binder to it also. So that way the reaper would harvest and bind the small grain together, which became extremely popular. In 1871, the steam engine powered combine. B.F. Cook used a small steam engine to shorten the amount of horses used to pull the combine. In 1886, the first steam engine combine by George Berry, a California farmer, built a steam engine around a combine, so he created the first propelled farm equipment, not done by hand.
There are multiple types of tractors. For the most part, they are classified by their main purposes and how well they perform in different fields. There are many suppliers and brands of tractors. Some common ones around Clay Center would be New Holland, John Deere, and Case IH. With different brands of tractors come along different types of tractors. When thinking of a tractor, the first one that most likely comes to mind would either be a row crop tractor or an implement carrier. A row crop tractor meets most demands and is good for plowing, harrowing, leveling, and various other jobs. Implement carriers carry implements from a sprayer to a seed drill and anything in between. Along with tractors, implements have dramatically changed over the years. An implement is what is pulled behind the tractor. Implements as well as tractors have specific jobs and needs. With small ones to big ones, implements help very much in fields. They help move along the process of farming and are mainly used in fields. There are also tractors not used in fields. Industrial tractors and earth-moving tractors are used to move dirt, large loads, and rocks, and are mainly used in construction sites. With big tractors, there are also small tractors. Some tractors, like utility tractors, are used for all-around small jobs. With about 97% of U.S. farms operated by families, individuals, family partnerships, or family corporations, around 2% of the U.S. population are farmers or ranchers. More than 21 million American workers, or 15% of the U.S. total workforce, produce and sell the nation's food and fiber. In small rural communities and farming states, more than half of the population are farmers and/or own tractors and farm equipment.
Wow, Caley. In the end, you were right.
I'm always right.
Okay, Caley, don't get a big head.
Okay, sorry.
So, that's how the Columbian Exposition changed the technology for agriculture.
It also influenced the technology we have today.
That's all the time we have today.
Thanks for watching.